Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. Today is the 25th of February 2022, which can only mean one thing. The brand new HMV store in Canterbury opens its doors for the first time today. So we're going to head over there, check out the premises, have a look, see what they've got, maybe pick up a few bits and pieces. But yeah, let's head over to Canterbury then. Okay, so the building behind me was the old HMV store, which was here since 1999, and it was a staple of Canterbury's physical media. Had two floors. Originally the top floor had Blu-rays as DVDs, but that's since changed over the years and everything moved downstairs and vinyl moved upstairs. But yeah, this was the place to come. It's nothing at the moment, so nothing is moved in, although I believe a furniture shop may move in soon. But let's go and have a quick look at the remaining part of Canterbury physical media history, and then we'll go and have a look at the new premises.
Miss the fantastic HMV clear out. Thousands of albums and cassettes from just 25p. Go and get them at HMV, the world's best music stores.
Okay, so just got back from the new HMV in Canterbury. Must admit, I was really impressed with it. I'm going to talk a bit about how it looks and how it feels in there, and also maybe some bits and pieces that we're actually missing, that I noticed that we're missing. But I did pick a few things up. You've got to pick something up when you go to a new store, haven't you? Now, although I already had one of the HMV tote bags celebrating 100 years, I had to buy one of these that was behind the counter, because it's kind of like the new logo. So yeah, really happy with that. So I was definitely wanting to pick one of those up. So I picked up three things. I did pick up King Richard on Blu-ray. Now this is for Jamie. I'm going to send that to Jamie. So don't go and buy that, mate. But for myself, because there aren't really any new 4Ks out that I need to buy at the moment, I found this one on the shelf. This one piqued my interest about a week ago. Galaxy of Terror. Looks very scary. It looks pretty good. This is on the 88 Films logo. And one thing that I noticed on the back, why is there an X-Wing fighter? it's nothing to do with Star Wars. So yeah, it's probably a knockoff, but it'd be interesting to see what that's like. So that was £14.99. Gonna give that one a go. And of course, when you go to HMV, you've got to pick up something to nibble on when you're watching those films. So I bought myself a new Kit Kat. Now, I've had apple pie flavour before. I've had, what was the other one? Birthday cake, and they are really nice. There was a key lime pie which I never got a chance to munch on, but this one, fruity cereal. And if you're familiar with breakfast cereals or America, they look like Fruit Loops, Kellogg's Fruit Loops. So I'm hoping this is going to kind of like smell and taste like Kellogg's Fruit Loops. In fact, we're going to open it now and I'm going to do a taste test. This was £1.99. £1.99 on a Kit Kat. Yes, I know. But you've got to splash out, haven't you? Oh, that's fruity. Oh, and it's pink. Look. We got a pink Kit Kat. Very nice. Oh, that smells really fruity. Right, okay. So let's break one off. Oh, I've got to break that off. Hang on. Nice. Okay. Oh. I don't know about Fruit Loops. It's very fruity though. Kind of a vanilla fruity. Very nice. I should have eaten that at the end of the video. Anyway, so I'll carry on mentioning that later. So the new store. First of all, I'm going to praise the location. The old location for the old store was kind of like half on a narrow street near the Canterbury Tales and half in a kind of a, what is it? It's not even a shopping centre. It's called the Marlow Arcade. It's kind of a walkway, undercover walkway, and then you just got shops at each side, and then you come out the other end in the street. So yeah, a bit of a weird location, but it was kind of like out of the way of the main town. Now, I believe part of the reason why they've moved is due to rent reasons. It's the same probably as HMV at Westwood Cross, because they had to close down because the landlord was asking for way too high rent, and they never got a chance to reopen. Where they are now, the new HMV is at the top of the town, or the city rather, because Canterbury is a city, not a town, near Phoenix. It is a prime location because the footfall up there is higher, because it's more centralised. It's like round the back or round the corner from McDonald's and Poundland and CEX and some posh clothes shops, boutiques and things like that. So it is in a prime location. I think they're going to get a lot more footfall, especially when it comes to Christmas. Now, walking in the store, I noticed it was very airy, not eerie, but airy. Everything was spread out. You have these big kind of shelving aisles, and you know, some of them had like Pokemon stuff on. Another one had maybe everything to do with Batman on. Another one had pop vinyl figures on, and they're just spread out all around that front part of the store. The counter is over on the right hand side when you walk in. They've got some displays on the back of the wall. So you've got Thor's Stormbringer. You've got some Boba Fett helmets, stuff like that. And the counter was very strange because it was like unpainted, unvarnished wood. Very strange. It's like a shed. It's kind of like eco, I suppose. It's an eco thingy, but you've got to be careful not to get any splinters. I'm sure it'll be okay. As I walked through the store up towards the back, there were things against the wall. There were action figures. There was little Yoda bits and pieces here and there. There were separate shelving things on the floor with the new releases on, TV new releases. Now against the back wall you had the Blu-rays, so the Blu-rays were spread against the back wall, plus the 4Ks, and you got the DVDs there as well. I must say though that it doesn't have as much physical media as the other store, because the size of the shop is smaller. They've had to lose a lot of the physical media, including like the big TV box sets and things like that. Now I do remember in the other store the 4K section was three wall shelves wide, whereas we only get one wall shelf wide. So it's probably about the size of the bookcase behind me. So we are losing 4Ks. Plus there's not as many Blu-rays as there used to be. As I say again, it's all to do with size of the store. Turning to my left, because they use two shops, the main shop that you go in is everything to do with the Blu-rays, the 4Ks, physical media, toys, gadgets, food. That's another thing. They've cut down on the American food that they used to sell, so you're not bombarded by hundreds and hundreds of overpriced Kit Kats and Sour Patch Kids when you walk in. So that's on the right hand side of the wall when you walk in the store. So yeah, that's not overpowering, so that's pretty good. And as you walk to the back of the store and turn left, you've got a store in itself which is dedicated to vinyl and CDs, and I love the way that it's all spread out. You've got a whole section of vinyl all down the centre, and you've got CDs on the wall. One thing that I didn't like with the old HMV, and which I think a lot of HMV stores still do, sometimes it's hard to read the artist's name or the album name on the little plastic dividers that go between the CDs, because you know it's just like probably one of those print off labels. Here though, they've done a very clever thing, and they've actually handwritten the name of the artist or the band on the top of it in clear white writing, and it looks better. It looks much better. I don't know whose job it was to write all those out, but good job. And whereas the other HMV stores, they were divided into sections, you know, you had the folk and country section, you had the heavy metal section, the jazz section. The CDs are just there. There's, from what I could see, I couldn't see anything that told you what genre you were going to be listening to. So if you know the name of the artist, you just go alphabetically to where that would be, which I think is much better, because hunting around to try and find a certain type of, you know, musical genre, it's like, you know, I'm going to walk past the rock and roll. Oh, here's the hip hop. Don't want the hip hop. Oh, there's the jazz. I don't want the jazz. But just, you can go straight to the alphabetical order. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Now I did have a chat with a couple of the staff in there. The manager, they've all had mixed reviews and they've had mixed comments on opening day. It was quite busy in there when I went. They've had some positives. They've also had a few negatives. Probably the negatives was the lack of physical media as it used to be. But that's the thing. They have to try and cater for everything. So although you can get all the new releases, and also they do have the collector's editions, Criterions, you know, 88 films, HMV premiums and stuff like that, so there's no problem there. maybe some of the lesser known catalogue type titles you might not have, but they did say that they are still going to put some more stuff out. One thing I also noticed in the store, it's a lot brighter. When you walk in, you haven't got like dirty tiles and muddy carpet and stuff like that. You've got really nice shiny new floor, and the lighting is bright, so it kind of perks you up and kind of keeps you interested to look around, because you don't want to walk in a store that's dark and uninteresting. And the thing about the other store, when they were in the Marlow Arcade, although the store had been there since 1999, it's kind of like decorating a house. Sometimes, you know, it feels like this house has still got wallpaper from 15 years ago, so or a carpet from 10 years ago. Although it did get updated every now and again, it kind of felt like Grandma's house. But it was still a really nice, enjoyable place to go to, and the new store is a lot brighter, a lot more welcoming, and it just gives you an opportunity to just walk around the entire store looking for what you want. And you know, you stumble upon one shelving unit and then you get another shelving unit, and there might be something on there that you want to pick up. So yeah, I'm happy with the new store. Like I say, we have got a bit of physical media missing, but we've still got physical media, and that's what it's all about. We do have to go with the times, so you're catering for everybody. You're catering for people that want to buy vinyl, CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, but you're also catering for people that want to buy t-shirts, action figures, plushies, American sweets. So yeah, it's all in one. It's all in one, so I think that's a good thing. So as I say, I had a chat with a couple of the staff in there, including the manager and a couple of the staff members that I've known for a couple of years going into HMV. There were a couple of new faces that I didn't recognise as well, so maybe new staff had been employed as well. So they were engaging. They came up to you and joked with you and that, and asked if there was anything that you needed. So yeah, so good on the staff, and they were upbeat, they were happy, and I think it's going to work out really well, especially when Christmas comes, because as I say, that's in a prime location, and you get a lot of people in that area. Literally, that store is pretty much exactly where the German market comes to at Christmas, so you get a lot of people. So yeah, I think they're going to do really well at Christmas. Anyway, that is my little walk around and review of the new HMV store. It's not just called HMV Canterbury anymore, it's called the HMV Shop. So yes, it's been rebranded with a new logo, and the new logo screams kind of classic throwback to the early days, with the nice white text and nipper on the image, whereas the pink purpley HMV logo at times screamed 1970s 1980s neon. So I'm glad they've rebranded it. It does look good now. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Like the video by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're in the area, if you're near Canterbury, please go in, say hello to the staff, have a look around and buy some stuff, because I'm sure you want to. But until the next video, keep buying physical media, because without it, what will we do? Stream.